Hi, I'm Birdime. Today we are reviewing Book of Boba Fett. The newest Disney show is just reached its final episode a few days ago. But before you watch this video, go and watch my review of Season 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian. Just came out about a week ago. I could tell online most people kind of gave mixed opinions of the show. I think overall people just thought it was okay. I know some people liked a certain character in the episodes that we will get to in a little bit. But I had mixed opinions on most of the show. But let's start off with the first episode. There was a lot of good flashbacks, I think, in that one. I think it played into like the fanfare aspect of it, especially like the prequel people. I think it also played into like the whole thing that everyone has been waiting to see. Boba Fett crawling out of the Sarlacc pit, seeing how he did it. I know it's been shown in some comics and stuff like that, and Patton Oswalt clearly already knew it was happening, but I've been waiting for this, and I know a lot of people have, so that was cool. I had mixed opinions though on the flashbacks throughout the show. It kind of felt like two different TV shows, and I honestly thought some of the flashbacks leading to it might have had a better story at some points. But the flashbacks also just kind of end at one point. So one of the big parts of the show just stops. Now the flashback stuff that I actually liked was about the Tusken Raiders, or as I call them, the high-end Tusken Raiders, because they seem a little different, they're like a different tribe. And at first I kind of had some more mixed opinions about them. But overall, I just thought they were so cool. I really enjoyed how they were a big part of his story, which was kind of annoying when they finally got good into a good momentum. They stopped doing their story. I get that the story was only a minor part of the overall show, but I felt like you could have done a little bit better. I had mixed opinions on certain acting. It's not that they were bad actors, it's just that they didn't feel like Star Wars characters. Mainly this dude right here, the way he talked just didn't feel like he was a Star Wars character in my mind. And I know the thing that everyone had mixed opinions on. Him wearing the helmet or not. Some people loved it, some people hated it, some people thought he should always wear the helmet, that's how the character always was. He was a mysterious character. Some people thought it was his good progression, that he didn't want to strike fear into people. And honestly, I kind of agree with what the people are saying of why he shouldn't wear the helmet, but it's a Star Wars character. He doesn't need, good logic. I thought he should wear the helmet more. It just fits his character to wear the helmet. It's what the character's iconic look has been for so long. But now I want to talk about something I like and something I dislike, get a little bit more positive, and then go straight into the negative. Once again, the Rancor was awesome. As a vintage Star Wars fan, just seeing a Rancor come back, that was awesome. And when he hinted at that he wanted to ride the Rancor, that was awesome. I had mixed opinions on making it like a dog almost, but the Rancor was just so cool. I had mixed opinions on that he just got it kind of out of nowhere. The twins Huts just gave it to him for no reason. Which brings me to the characters that I disliked the most in the entire show. The Hutt twins. Because they are so pointless in the show. They come in hyping up that they're gonna go for war, and then they kind of just quit. They bail out so fast. They literally send an assassin to go and kill Boba Fett, and when that doesn't work, they're kind of just like, oh, we're just gonna quit anyways. And now back into stuff I have mixed opinions about. We finally get to see how he met the master assassin. They hinted at it a little bit, they said it a little bit in The Mandalorian, but now we kind of just saw he pretty much just picks her up, finds her in the sand dunes, and just helps her stay alive. And she kind of just doesn't want to be there and then just wants to be there. It was an okay episode, but it feels like after seeing her so dedicated to Boba Fett, the kind of alliance in Season 2 of The Mandalorian, you kind of expected a little bit more of a grand story. It was a cool episode, don't get me wrong. But it really felt like they should have bonded over something. Like, they only slightly hint at a little bond due to them both being left for dead. Which brings me to the cyberpunk people of his crew. They were okay. I had mixed opinions about them throughout the show. I kind of liked the reasons that they were there, the reasons that they want to stay. They finally found a good use for themselves in life. They kind of do nothing, and they want to do more. I just thought they were cool. I had mixed opinions on how Star Wars-y they feel, but, I don't think it's too bad. And I just loved Boba Fett's crew in general. Like, by the end of it, I just thought it was so cool. Like, he had the 2 pig dudes, he had his master assassin, he had a Rancor, and I just thought it was just cool to see his crew just get built, how he built it with respect. But now into the worst thing of the entire show. There was no Boba Fett in the entirety of episode 5, and he came with 19 minutes left, and 27 minutes in to episode 6, and he was only in it for a brief moment. Usually, I wouldn't complain because those episodes were cool, and, some other shows do that, but they usually at least feature the main character, and it's usually, like, one episode out of, like, 20. So I just thought that was a dumb mistake, and I know what a lot of people are gonna say, but those were the best episodes, and they honestly were, but they weren't the show. You kind of like taking a, it's like taking a sitcom, like Friends, but instead, for one episode only, you put Seinfeld there. It's still a sitcom. And, like, it's like, well, they were still in the same universe. I know they're not, don't comment. But it just felt weird. Like, it wasn't the show. We didn't even get anything about Boba Fett. The stuff with Luke was fun. I liked his little, like, helping Baby Yoda force jump. The frogs were cool when he was picking up the frogs. I know some people were like, oh, but that's so mean to the frogs. This is why people become Sith Lords like Kylo Ren. It's just like, oh my god. You guys are nitpicking a cute moment too much. Ahsoka was cool. And despite what everyone says, I thought the choice made sense and actually hyped up the show so well. Everyone's saying this is why Luke Skywalker was a bad teacher. No, like, that sounds like a stereotypical Jedi thing. That's why a lot of the kids live in the temple. You have to give up your regular life to become a Jedi. Dedicate your life to the Jedi. Make sure you don't have any sort of attachment things, so people in your life don't die, and then you don't become a Sith Lord. Kind of like Darth Vader. I also liked Cad Bane in the show. I was a big fan of the Clone Wars show, so seeing him was cool. I thought him revealing that the Pike Syndicate killed the Tusken Raiders was, like, he just walks up and says it, like, 2 minutes after it was confirmed. But it's a good character. And I really like the ending with everyone staying with Boba Fett. And overall, I just thought it was a good show for the most part. But unfortunately, with everything kind of being mixed opinions, it really hurts the show a little bit. And overall, I'm giving the show a 75. But now, there's no more to review about Star Wars unless I go back and review the movies. I will review more Marvel stuff and other random movies. So make sure to subscribe. If you just want to see the Star Wars stuff, sorry. Obi-Wan comes out in May. So we'll review that when the time comes. Have a good night.